Okay, I sent you a Word document
Yeah, I see.
in the email, which
Yeah.
is called 005 lab document, the lab one.
Lab
Okay.
1, right? Yeah, okay. 005 lab. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
We will be using that document, okay?
Yeah. Now I open document already.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, we will learn about the system
Mhm.
by configuring things in this document.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, okay.
So, you can consider this document as customer requirement.
Mhm.
So therefore, you have to follow these instructions exactly.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah.
You are not free to use your own extension numbers or your own names. You cannot use your own extension numbers and your own names. Okay?
Yeah.
Right. So this is what we're going to configure. The customer is going to have one MIBB system. It is a main working one. So all the phones will be registered to that one. Okay.
Yeah.
The customer also has a second MIBB, which is going to be a standby MIBB.
Mhm.
So if this one fails, the phones can fail over, can
Yeah.
move over to this system
Mhm.
and continue working.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
We also have another MIBB that's going to act as a telco. So when we want to make outgoing phone calls, we will be making it to this MIBB.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So if this system, the main system, cannot, the link is down, if the link is down and it cannot access the main system,
Mhm.
we're going to configure it so that outgoing calls will also go through the secondary system.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We have phones out on the internet. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Those phones, to reach the MIBB in the customer network,
Yeah.
they are going through an MBG.
MBG, yeah.
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 And you pointed your phones to the MBG IP address. Okay?
Yeah.
So what is the display on your phones right now?
Okay.
On your phone, what is the display? What is showing on the phone?
In the phone, the phone is read the IP address to 13. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Your phone is powered up, right? What
Yeah.
is the display on the phone? What is the phone saying? The display on your phone should be enter teleworker, install password. Is that what it's showing?
Yeah, it shows that.
It shows that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was my question. What is the phone showing? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
It's my phone now. It's showing that.
Okay. So therefore, your phone has reached the MBG. Okay.
Yeah.
And the MBG is.
Yeah.
And the MBG. Don't interrupt me all the time. Only speak when you really want to say something. Okay. I don't need you to say yes, and acknowledge me all the time. It's interrupting.
Okay.
Okay, so your phones have reached the MBG. Okay, so later on, sometime today, we're going to tell the phone, we're going to enter a password on the phone, and the MBG, using that password, will send it to the correct MIVD system. And so therefore your phone is effectively here on the network, the customer network. Okay?
Okay.
Right. So this is what we're going to configure. The customer also has another network, right? And they want to access the MIVD systems from this other network. So if they want to manage the MIVD systems from this network, we need to enable that. We need to allow for that. Okay? Right. So so I am going to make you student 1 and I am student 2. Okay? So we need to make sure we can access our systems. So wherever you see an X in this document, for you it is going to be 1. Okay? For me, it is going to be 2. So if I so just watch me, right? If I web browse to that IP address, okay, the MBG is going to ask me to authenticate myself, to log in, right? And in the document, the username is Mitel, and the password is M1TELPWD1. It's in the document, okay? And you click sign in. So you're signing into the MBG, okay? The MBG will send me to the correct PBX. I want to see this login screen, okay? And when I see that login screen, I want to log in with the username admin and the password in the document M1TEL123 exclamation mark, and I log in. Okay, so now I'm logged into the Mitel standard PBX. Okay, then so can you please do lab number 1 and tell me when you've reached this page, and tell me if you're right, if you have any problems. Okay. So you are doing lab 1. You finished, right? So the first thing we need to do with the system is give it license, to license it. Okay, so to license the system, To license the system, you click on under service link, you click on status. And these systems have been licensed before. If you get a big fat red text like this, okay, then I need to clear the licensing on the system. So let me clear your licenses first, because you probably will have the same problem. So one moment. So let me clear your licenses first, because it was used on a previous course, so I need to clear it. And let me clear my license. So normally you don't have to do this on a new system. These systems were used on previous courses. That's why I need to reset the license. Okay, so so when you go to service link status, you will probably get a big red warning error. Okay, so what you need to do is clear the license here. So you need to deactivate your service link account and click deactivate. Then you need to re-enter your license number. So this is in lab 2. So my license is this. Okay. And because our licenses are on a testing system, we need to enter this. Okay. And activate. Okay, so let me just go into your system and clear your license. Okay. You also have a big red problem here. So I'm going to deactivate your service link. Okay. And once I've activated my licensing, so I get this green confirmation, I need to reboot the system. Okay, so I go to administration, system shutdown or reboot, select reboot and perform, and say yes. So, can you please do lab number 2, lab 2? Can you please do lab number 2? And after a while, I can do a refresh of my screen. It's still busy, okay. So you're doing lab number 2, right? And it takes about, looks like it takes about 106 seconds. And I refresh my screen and I get this again. So lab number 2 is licensing your system. Okay? So please do lab 2 and tell me when you're done. What's happening now? Now, what is happening?
Yes, sir. Only.
You should be finished by now. What's wrong? Oh, you're done. Okay. Okay, the next thing we need to do is to set the system time. So this is lab 3. Lab 3, I'll say set it to Asia, Singapore, but we will set it, since you're the only student, we will set it to Cambodia time. So, to set the time, we must go to configuration, date and time. So configuration, date and time. Okay. Select the time zone, which is which is it's probably Asia somewhere. Asia. Asia Phnom Penh. Okay? And save that. So that's lab 3. Can you please do lab 3?
Okay, go on lab 3 already.
Okay, done?
Yeah.
Okay, the next thing is the customer has told us of this other network, right? They want to access the systems from that network. So we must configure this network as a trusted network. Okay? So to do that is going to be lab number 4. So to do that, I go to configuration, networks. By default, all the non-routable networks are configured. In my opinion, that is a bit of a security risk. So the customer doesn't want all the non-routable networks enabled. The customer wants only their network enabled. So I'm going to remove all this. So remember, you do not have to remove it. I am removing it because my customer has said it is not good enough. I don't want all the non-routable networks open. I only want my own network open. And so to open up only their network, And this one cannot be deleted because that is a network where the system is. The system is in this network, so it cannot be deleted. Okay? So to add the customer's network, click on Add Trusted Network. The customer has said the IP address range is 172.2.16.16.0. It's a 24 network. And to reach that network, the customer has told us the IP address is 10.168.51.5. And add. So by adding this network, I have allowed computers or network devices from this network that we have just enabled, they will be able to access the MiVoice system for management purposes. Okay, to manage the MiVoice system, any network device on this network will be able to access the pabx's. Okay, so that's lab 4. Can you please do lab 4? And tell me when you're done. And that is lab number 5. Okay, so I need to go to security, remote access. Scroll down, and secure shall access only from trusted networks. And set this to yes. Save. Okay, so that's lab number 5. Can you please do lab 5? Finished, Mal? Lab number 5.
Finish it.
You must tell me when you're finished, okay?
Mm.
Otherwise, I'm waiting for nothing, and we're wasting time, and we will not finish the course. So when you are finished, tell me that you are finished. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. The next thing we want to do is set up automatic backup. Okay? Automatic backup. So this is lab 6. Right. So I go to administration backup. I want to set up network backup. And the customer is telling us in lab 6 that they have a shared network folder, shared network drive, and they want the systems to be backed up to that shared drive. So to back up to a shared drive, it must be SMB, but I can also do secure FTP. Okay, but we will back it up to a shared drive. The customer has told us the IP address of the system where that shared drive is at 10.168.51.100. Customer has told us the username to access that system is Mitel. The password to access that system is capital PASS. Password 1. And the customer told us the share name is called Student Backups. And in that shared folder, the customer wants you to back it up to a particular folder called Student X, and X in my case is 2. I am Student 2, you are Student 1. Okay? And I do a save. And it should say successfully updated network schedule. So now I want to check that it really is working. I can do a backup right now. So click on backup now. And you can see our backup completed successfully. Okay. So I have configured correctly the backup destination. Okay. Out in the real world, you want to set up a schedule. How often do you want to back it up? And when? Okay. And for security reasons, it is always a good idea to enter an encryption password. But don't do this on the course. Okay? So I only want you to configure the backup destination and make sure that it works. Okay? That's lab 6. Lab 6. And tell me when you are finished.
Backup not successful, sir.
Backup not successful. Share your
Yeah.
screen. Let me see. Let me see. Share your screen now. Okay. No, username is not admin. What? In the lab document, what is the username? Exactly. And the password, what password did you enter there? It's lab 6, hey? You must do lab 6. No, I don't know what you're doing. Enter the details again. So one moment. In the email I sent you, I told you to disable automatic filling in of fields. You do not do that. So so what browser are you using? Wow, what browser are you using?
Chrome, sir. Chrome.
No, I told you we are using Firefox. So please access the system using Firefox. Save that so that you don't have to remember it. Right. So to access the server manager, it is admin, yeah. Okay, go to administration, backup, administration, backup. Yeah, up, go up, up. That's security, that's administration, go up to backup, up. There we go, yeah. Okay, now do
Yeah.
a backup now. Backup now. You've successfully saved the data.
Yeah.
Now do a backup. So click on backup now. Yeah. Okay. So keep sharing your screen. I will also share my screen. Okay.
Okay.
So you will see on top there my screen, which is your screen, and you will see me, Victor Ho's screen. Okay. So when I'm busy teaching, go to the Victor Ho screen. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm not seeing the screen share.
I am sharing my screen. So up here, go to the. Okay, it's too difficult. Let me stop that share. Do you see my screen share now?
Yeah, I see.
You see my screen share. Okay. Right. So we have configured the very basics of the server manager. Okay? It's like configuring Windows operating system. Okay? It's like going to Windows and where do I go? Not there. It's not there. It's like going to I don't know where it is. It's like going to anyway. We have configured the operating system, some things in the operating system. Okay. So now most of our configuration is going to be on the PBX side, the telephone side. Okay. So the telephone side is from section 2 onwards. Okay. So we want to access the telephone configuration side. Okay. So that is going to be lab number 8. So I want to web browse to according to lab number 8, ST, I am student 2, so ST2. You are student 1. Okay? So when I web browse to it, I get this blue banner up there. That tells me I am in the PBX login page. Okay? And the PBX is completely blank. It's a brand new system. Okay? So the brand new system login is called system. And the password is all lowercase password. All lowercase. It is in the lab document. I click login. SY system, all lowercase password, and login. And it's going to ask me to change the password. So in my document, I'm telling you to change it to capital PASS. So the old password is all lowercase. new password is capital P ASSW0RE1. Okay. According to lab number 8, step number 3. Password changed, and I get this login screen. And we are going to work with the system administration tool. If you want to know what these other two do, you must go and read the documentation. The system administration tool is going to allow us to configure the system. The system administration tool, and I get this menu. Okay. So can you please do lab number 8? Lab number 8, we are accessing the pabx configuration.
So here we choose the admin or Mitel. Look.
Sorry, Ma, what did you say?
Okay, it show the message choose the admin or Mitel user and Mitel user.
I don't know what you're asking me. Share your screen.
Do you see?
Yeah, so that is the browser. So click cancel. Click cancel. That's got nothing to do with Mitel. That is the browser. And now select System Administration Tool. Okay. So, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I see, sir.
You see my screen. You see my screen, right? Okay. The very first thing we must do is set the country variant. Okay? The country variant determines or configures the tones that will be played and enables the type of trunks that can be configured. Okay, so you must do this thing as the very first thing in the pbx database. Okay, so to do that, I go to licenses, I go to license and option selection. And if I scroll down, you see the country is set to North America. So currently the system will have North American tones, like busy tone, ring tone, and will only allow North American trunks. Okay? So in Cambodia, I don't know what you're going to set it to, because if I click on change and go to the country, I do not see Cambodia there. Okay?
Yeah, not see the Cambodia. So.
Yeah, there's no Cambodia. Okay?
Mm.
So maybe your standards are still the French standards, because you were a colony of France, right? So maybe the French decided upon the tones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so maybe you're using French tones. Okay? So in our lab, in most cases, it really doesn't matter which one you set it to, okay? Except do not leave it at North America, okay? So my lab is telling you to set it to United Kingdom, okay? So we will set it to United Kingdom and save. And this warns me that any data that was configured is going to be erased, deleted. So that's why I tell you the very first thing you must do is change the country, because then you do not have to worry about this message, because we have not configured anything. So we do not need to do a backup. We don't need to do a backup because we have not changed anything. That is why I tell you, change the country. The very first thing you do is change the country. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And okay then. And it says a reboot is required. So okay that. And to do the reboot, you go to maintenance and diagnostics. You go to maintenance commands. And you type in reset system. And click on submit. And okay. And you wait for the screen to change. So I'll just wait for the screen to change.
Yeah, I see.
Wait.